Good morning, everyone. Welcome to online class of St. Joseph Academy, Mariam Nagar, Ghaziabad. Children, we have done half-yearly exams. Now we are going to do another chapter of class 4 math subject, that is chapter number 10, more on fractions, given on the page number 80. In this exercise 10A, from question 1 to question 5, we are going to discuss in this video. That is about basically equivalent fractions. I am Vijay Lakshmi Naudiyal and I am going to teach you maths. So let's discuss about more on fractions. Now children, see this pictures. In the first circle, total parts are 2 and out of that one part is shaded. So the fraction formed here is 1 by 2. In the second figure, total parts are 4 and out of that 2 parts are shaded. So the fraction formed here is 2 by 4. In the third part, total parts are 6 and 3 parts are shaded. So the fraction formed here is 3 by 6. In the last figure, total parts are 8 and out of 8, 4 parts are shaded. So fraction formed is 4 upon 8. So what I want to say here by saying this, that if you see them, you will find these all are equivalent fractions. Now what are equivalent fractions? They can be said as the fractions that maybe have different numerators. You can see here, different numerators are there and denominators also, but they represent the same value. Now how they represent? See, if you deduct the numerator and the denominator by the same number, either by dividing or multiplying, you can see it, you can make it equivalent fraction. So divide it 2 by 4. Now both of them come in the table of 2, so it will give you the fraction half. Here also in the third figure, 3 upon 6, if you divide both the numerator and the denominator by 3, you will get the fraction half. And in the last one also, 4 by 8, if you divide them, both of them, by 4, you will get the fraction half. So actually you can find equivalent fraction for any given fraction. You either multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So you will get the equivalent fraction, both the top and the bottom by the same amount. So you never add or subtract to get equivalent fraction. Only divide when the top and bottom stay as whole number. So these are equivalent fractions. See this picture clearly, children. See, by dividing them, you will get the equivalent fraction half. So these all are equivalent fraction. 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4. It is also equal to 3 by 6. It is also equal to 4 by 8. Because when you will deduct them, when you will divide them, you will get the equivalent fraction which is equal to half. Now children, let us do exercise 10a. Take the equivalent fraction. So you have to find out among these which is the or which are the equivalent fraction. Now see the A part, there are 3 circles. The first one is making the fraction 1 by 4. One part is shaded, the total parts are 4. In the second fraction, total parts are 8 and out of that 2 is shaded. Now 2 and 8, both of them comes in the table of 2. Now divide them, both the numerator and the denominator, by 2. So you will get 1 by 4. 2 ones are 2 and 2 fours are 8. Now the third figure is having the fraction 3 by 8 because 3 parts are shaded and total parts are 8. So 3 is a prime number, children. So it will not be you cannot reduce them into the lowest term. So actually, so you can see here the first one and the second one. Here you will take that these are equivalent fraction because both are giving 1 by 4 as fraction. Same way, children, you have to do the B part. In the first figure, total parts are 16 and colored part are 4. Now both of them come in the table of 4. So divide them by 4, numerator and denominator, you will get 1 by 4. The next picture is also 1 by 4 because one part is shaded and total parts are 4. The third one is the fraction it is making, that is 2 by 8. Total parts are 8 and colored parts are 2. Now 2 and 8 comes in the table of 2. Divide them by 2, both the numerator and the denominator, you will get 1 by 4. So here all the figures are giving 1 by 4 as the fraction. So that means all the three are equivalent fraction. Now children, same way the C part, here it is making 5 by 10. Total parts are 10 and colored parts are 5. When you will divide them by 5, both the numerator and the denominator, you will get half. The second figure will give you the fraction 1 by 3. How you can see? Total parts are 6 and colored parts are 2. So 2 upon 6. When you will divide them by 2, you will get 1 by 3. The third one is 2 by 4. When you will reduce into the lowest term, you will get half. So you can see here the 5 by 10. That is the first figure. And third one 2 by 4. Both of them are giving half as equivalent fractions. So first and third one are equivalent fractions. Now in the D part, the first figure is giving the fraction 1 by 3. Now second figure is having, 2 upon 6. That is, two parts are colored and total parts are 6. Now when you will divide them by 2, you will get the fraction that is 1 by 3. Now the third part is having 3 by 9 as fraction. When you will reduce it into the lowest term, you will get 1 by 3 again. So that means all the three are equivalent fractions. Now children, fill in the blanks. Question number 2. First one, 1 upon 2 is equal to dash upon 10. That means you have to find out the numerator here. So what formula you will do? You will cross multiply, children. To find out the numerator of this box, what you will do? 1 into 10 upon 2. Then 10 ones are 10 upon 2. When you will divide it, you will get 5. So 1 by 2 is equivalent to 5 by 10. Same way children, B part, 1 upon 3 is equal to dash upon 9. Now you have to find out the numerator here. Same way you will do 1 into 9 and upon 3, that is 9 upon 3. When you will divide, you will get 3. So you will write 3 on the numerator. So the equivalent fraction will become 1 upon 3 is equal to 3 upon 9. Now C part, 2 upon 5 dash upon 20. Now find out the numerator, children. You will multiply 2 with 20 upon 5. So you can either directly here itself you can divide it. 5 and 20, both of them comes in the table of 5. So 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 20. So 4 into 2 will give you 8. Either you do in this way or directly you can multiply 2 into 20, you will get 40. Now 40 divided by 5 will give you 8. So in the on the numerator you will write 8. So 2 by 5 is equal to 8 upon 20. So these are equivalent fraction here. Now D part, 1 upon 7 is equal to 3 upon dash. That means here you have to find out the denominator. Now same way children, you have to do cross multiplication. So 7 into 3 upon 1 is equal to 21. So now 21 you will write on the denominator. So fraction will be formed 1 upon 7 equal to 3 upon 21. E part, 3 upon 4 is equal to 12 upon dash. Now same way 4 into 12 upon 3. Now 4 into 12 will give you 48 upon 3. When you will divide it, you will get 16. So you will write 16 on the denominator and the fraction will be formed 3 upon 4 equivalent to 12 upon 16. Now the next one children, see F part, 3 upon 5 is equal to dash upon 45. So find out in the same way, 3 multiplied by 45 upon 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 nines are 45. So what is left on the numerator? 3 into 9. So 3 nines are equal to 27. So you will write 27 on the numerator. And the fraction will be formed 3 upon 5 equal to 27 upon 45. Now G part, 6 upon 7 equal to 36 upon dash. Now same way 7 into multiply by 36 upon 6. Now 6 and 36 both comes in the table of 6. So the numerator part will be left 7 into 6. 7 6 are 42. Now the fraction 42. 42 you will write on the denominator and the fraction will be formed 6 upon 7 is equal to 36 upon 42. H part, 5 upon 9 equals to 35 upon dash. Now here you will multiply 9 into 35 and on the denominator you will write 5. Now 5 and 35 comes in the table of 5. So divide it. So you will get the numerator part only, that is 9 into 7, which is equal to 63. Now 63 you will write on the denominator, and the fraction form will be 5 upon 9 equals to 35 upon 63. Then I part 4 upon 7 equal to dash upon 77. Now same way 4 into 77 upon 7. Now 7 and 77 comes in the table of 7. You can easily divide it. So what is left? 4 into 11 equal to 44. So 44 you will write on the numerator. So your fraction will be formed 4 upon 7 is equal to 44 upon 77. Now the last part, J, 9 upon 11 equal to 63 upon dash. Now 11 into 63 upon 9, it will give you 11 into 77, and 77 you will write on the denominator. So your fraction will be formed 9 upon 11 equal to 63 upon 77. Now question number 3, children, fill in the blanks. You, as I told you, whenever you have to make equivalent fraction, what you can do, you can multiply or divide the numerator and the denominator of a fraction by the same number other than 0. So you can get equivalent fraction. Here that is only we are doing, like 3 upon 4 equal to. Now here you can see denominator is written 5 here, 4 into 5. So 5 you will write on the numerator. That means you will multiply with the same number. Now the next is 3 into 4. So 4 into 4. 3 into what will come? See on the denominator 4 into 6 is written. It is multiplied by 6. So you will write 6 on the numerator also. Same way B part 5 upon 7 is equal to 5 into 6 into 7 into 6. It is also equal to 5 into 8, 7 into 8. Now 5 into 12, 7 into 12. That means numerator and denominator both you have to multiply or divide by the same number. Now C part 12 upon 36. Now here 12 divided by dash, 36 divided by 3. Now here 3 is written on the denominator, so you will write that on numerator also. 12 divided by 3. Then next is 12 divided by 2, 36 divided by 2. Now 12 divided by 4, 36 divided by 4. So these will give you equivalent fractions, all of them. Now 16 upon 24. So 16 divided by dash, 24 divided by 2. So 2 you will write on the numerator because you will divide by the same number. Same 16 divided by 4, 24 divided by 4. 16 divided by 8, 24 divided by 8. 6 upon 18, 6 up into 2, 18 up into 2. 6 divided by 3, 18 divided by 3. 6 divided by 2, 18 divided by 2. Now the next question, number 4. Write the equivalent fraction with the denominator 30. That means your denominator should be 30. It should be 30 and it should be equivalent to 3 by 10. So that means you have to find out the numerator. What you will do? 3 into 30 upon 10. Cross multiplication. And then the part you have to find out, that you will write on the denominator. So when you will divide it 10 and 30 by the same number, that is 10, you will get 3. So what is left on the numerator? 3 into 3, 9. So 9 you will write on the numerator, and the fraction will be formed 3 upon 10 is equal to 9 upon 30. Next 4 upon 5. Same process you have to do. 30 you have to take as denominator, and it should be equivalent to 4 upon 5. So 4 into 30 upon 5. So after that 5 will be divided by 5 divided by 5, that will give you 1, and 5 divided by 30 divided by 5 will also give you 6. So what is left on the numerator? 4 into 6, that is equal to 24. So the fraction formed here 4 upon 5 equal to 24 upon 30. So 24 you will write on the numerator. So 4 upon 5 is equivalent to 24 upon 30. Same way C part 2 upon 3. Here also you have to take denominator 30. It should be equivalent to 2 upon 3. Now 2 into 30 upon 3. Now see 3 and 30, this can be divided. It will give you 2 into 10, which is equal to 20. So 20 you will write on the numerator. So 2 upon 3 equal to 20 upon 30. So 20 you will write on the numerator. So 2 upon 3 is equal to 20 upon 30. Now 11 upon 15. That you have to find out the equivalent fraction, and your denominator should be 30. So 11 into 30 upon 15. Now 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30. So 11 into 2, that will give you 22. Now 11 upon 15 equal to 22 upon 30. So it is equivalent fraction here. So 22 you will write on the numerator. Now here it has formed the equivalent fraction. Now question number 5, children, write the equivalent fraction with the numerator 36. Children, here same process you have to follow, but only the difference is that here you will write the numerator, you have to find out the denominator. So cross multiply 3 into 36 upon 1, it will give you 108. Now 1 upon 3 is equal to 36 upon 108. So 108 you will write on the denominator. So it is equivalent to 36 upon 108. Now B part 3 upon 4, numerator you will take 36 only. So 4 into 36 upon 3. Now children, 3 and 36 can be divided by 3. So you will get 12, 4 into 12, which is equal to 48. So fraction formed here will be 3 upon 4 equal to 36 upon 48. 48 you write on the denominator. Now 2 upon 9 equal to 36, and denominator you have to find out, children. So same way, cross multiplication, 9 into 36 upon 2. So now 2 and 36 can be divided as 2 18s are 36. So 2 1s are 2. So 9 into 18 will give you 162. So that you will write on the denominator. So 2 upon 9 is equivalent to 36 upon 162. D part 12 upon 17 equivalent to, you have to find out. Now 17 into 36 upon 12. Now 12 and 36 both come in the same table, 12. That is 12 3s are 36. So 17 into 3 will give you 51. Now 51 you will write on the denominator, and the equivalent fraction will be formed 12 upon 17 equal to 36 upon 51. So children, in this way you will do it. Now children, it's a homework time. Today's homework, that is exercise 10A, question number 6 to question number 8. Try to do this one, and whatever I have shown you in this video, that you do in your copy nicely. I hope you have understood it. With this, thank you.